You are expecting
My lord, I am not, my lord, I have not opened my case on morality.
I have not opened my case on morality. I have not opened my case yet on morality.
Now, the sense is, the message that has gone down that this is permissible conduct. It has nothing to do with military discipline. And because it is permissible by no less than a constitutional bench of this court, therefore we as the armed forces cannot punish you for such conduct. Now, my lords, what happens is, why do we have court-martial? Why do we have our independent criminal justice system in the armed forces? Because we need to act quickly. That's why, my lords, we have a choice of either, if there's a civil offense, we can go under the regular criminal justice system, but oftentimes we choose not to because we need matters to be decided quickly. These are matters of discipline. So therefore, we go, my lords, the whole idea of a court-martial and having a separate system is to ensure that speedy, that certainty of outcome, immediate outcome. Now, what happens is this: when matters are pending all over the country, at different units, this is happening. It is disturbing, my lord, the cohesion of units, and I need to dwell on this for some, my lord, I need to elaborate this. When all this is happening, my lord, look at the chaos that it is taking place. Look at the uncertainty it is breeding. And it leaves us completely powerless to do anything, because every time, my lord, there is a charge sheet, there's a quashing application. Our officers are running from pillar to post to try and to defend it. Sometimes, my lord, in one or two cases, yes, we have succeeded in saying, but my lord, look at the rounds of litigation. There's a charge sheet, then you defend it. Then, my lords, the order is passed, then it goes back again into the court-martial. So, my lords, this is not a good thing for the armed forces, which the whole purpose is that a court-martial has to work quickly and efficiently. Now, if we are going to be paralyzed at this, that's why it requires a clarification.
You are testing not your organization alone. You are testing in totality.
My lords, I will deal with all of
the
that.
man serving in some civil service.
Yes.
Is that man is not supposed to maintain that standards of morality?
No, he is.
You are expecting.
My lord, I am not. My lord, I have not opened my case on morality.
Exactly.
I have not opened my case yet on morality. So please, my lord, I would request your lordships to just allow me. My lord, what is unbecoming conduct? What is I have not opened my case on that. So please, my lord, allow me to do that, and I will make my case good. It is not so much about, my lord, morality, Victorian morality, and all of that. My case is purely and simply, my lords, on what is military readiness, operational efficiency, which impacts our security. We are only on that, my lords, and I will show why all this adds up and how it can have a serious impact. I have had a discussion with the officers on this. There have been real cases where this happened. Let me explain then, my lord, straight away before I go to.
Just one minute. Now that she's pressing the application.
Of course I am.
Yeah. Would your lordships first hear out our objection? Because there's something substantial to say on the objection. Because in the normal course, a matter of decision is referred on issues. Since there is no issues that have been formulated here. We had certain substantive objections on the very maintainability of the application. Now that before she gets into the merits, I would want to appraise your lordship of what our objections on the maintainability are. And we're not shying away from an adjudication on merits, but I think this is a matter where your lordships must first understand what our objections on the maintainability of the application itself is.
But we must also understand why they are coming up with that clarification petition.
She's explained that.
No, I haven't opened.
Your objection, but what exactly is their case?
The prayer has been placed. The prayer has been placed. So I'm entirely in your lordship's hands. Your lordships want to hear our objections first on the maintainability, because this is a very unusual case where a clarification.
Three judges felt that 5 of us
should
give our attention to this problem. So already kind of it has entered this
because that was because they were seeking 3 couldn't have anywhere clarified 5. Simple. For the simple reason that they couldn't have clarified what 5 judges.
Judges could have said that no clarification is needed. We often do it.
So my lordship, it's entirely up to your lordships to see whether your lordship